All right, good morning.
Good
Glad
morning.
to have you here. The 15th annual Strolling of the Heifers Parade is just a few minutes away. Wow, and we're even on the PA system here. I'm Tim Johnson from 96.7 TSA FM.
And I'm Fish from 92.7 WKVT.
Glad to see you again, as always.
It's good. It's a once-a-year thing that we do. We've been doing this now for a number of years, and we're looking forward to it. Another epic day weather-wise we've got here.
The Vermont State Police followed immediately by the American Legion Post 5 Marching Band. In fact, the band is in its 26th year of providing music in as many as 9 parades and 16 concerts each year. They're a volunteer organization of music lovers from all over the tri-state area.
And you can hear them off in the distance as they approach the grandstand.
In fact, let's give them a few seconds to play on for our BCTV viewers.
I think that's a fine idea.
The Brattleboro American Legion Post 5 Band. In fact, their color guard led the band. And did you know the Legion color guard actually does show up at military funerals throughout the area?
I did know that. Yep, that is it's a nice service that they provide.
In fact, I was at one this week where they did that, a very important service.
And of course,
any good band needs a support vehicle, does it not?
you gotta have sack, gotta keep them hydrated.
And now I have to introduce the woman who, after some prodding from the late Dwight Miller, made it all possible. We call her Mother Heifer, the founder of the Strolling of the Heifers, Orly Munzing.
A little subdued this year. No gold lame, Orly. No glitzy outfit.
Orly is a force of nature. She's never subdued.
Of course, the entire organization of Strolling of the Heifers is right here at the River Garden now. They've done some amazing work there.
And I love this Strolling of the Heifers float with the stroll. This picture was a takeoff of the Beatles' Abbey Road album cover.
Yep.
And I was joking before the parade whether we should do this year's parade backwards in honor of Paul McCartney and all the rumors way back when.
And of course, the lead sponsor of the day, Merchants Bank. These are employees, friends, and families of Merchants Bank, the largest Vermont-based bank and the key sponsor of Strolling of the Heifers. They believe that people care about their food and care about who they bank with. They offer local banking and decision-making for those who care about where things come from and giving back to the community in which they live.
Where do you want to grow? And now I've got to introduce this next gentleman, someone I've known now for nearly 40 years and has been a good friend and a contact all these years, Vermont Congressman Peter Welch. Lots of local celebrities and local politicos on the reviewing stand that he's gone to shake a hand to. Never miss a vote.
No, never miss the opportunity. Here he comes. Him and his red chucks.
Nice intro.
You're welcome.
Thanks a lot.
See you.
Take care. And of course, Brattleboro Memorial Hospital keeping you moving. And look at that, Steve Gordon is on the stretcher, the hospital chief officer. I hope you had a good surgeon.
There they go, the Brattleboro Memorial Hospital A nice big contingent. Coming up next,
Green Mountain
Commonwealth Dairy.
Creamery.
Green Mountain?
Oh, yes. Commonwealth Dairy, a key sponsor of this year's event. They make the Green Mountain Creamery yogurt and Yo Yummy yogurt pouches right here in Brattleboro. Green Mountain Creamery.
Watch your head.
Ah, thank you. I think I've just been hit by a cow.
A flying cow. One cow's fly.
All right, and here comes United Natural Foods of Chesterfield. They work hard to exceed the needs and expectations of customers, associates, natural and specialty product suppliers, shareholders, communities, the environment, and the planet. All right, UNFI.
There we go. UNFI, followed by the Dummerston and Guilford Schools Marching Band. Dummerston and Guilford Marching Band is comprised of 5th to 8th graders from Dummerston School, 4th to 6th graders from Guilford Central, and they are happy to be playing music for us here today.
And coming up now, reaching the reviewing stand, the Brattleboro Retreat, asking you to stand up to stigma, the stigma that had been associated with mental illness, no more, and it starts right here in Brattleboro. And of course, the National Alliance for the Mentally Ill and their family support groups. Thank you for being here today.
And I think we are ushering in our first heifer.
Just in time, I'm getting hungry.
That's Molly Boyd's Backyard Farm. Leading all the heifers this year is Henry from Molly Boyd's Backyard Farm in West Chesterfield, New Hampshire. And as you can tell by his name,
And his high voice.
and he's actually a steer.
You see, you know the difference between a steer and a bull, right?
No.
A steer's gone for a vasectomy.
An organization near and dear to your heart coming up.
Indeed, the Hill and Valley 4-H Club from Winchester. The club has been coming for many years. They love to get their heifers dressed up and show them off. Oh my. Ashlyn, Ginger, among others. Oh wow.
And coming up right behind them, Franklin Farm is a diversified family farm in nearby Guilford, Vermont. The Franklins are member owners of Organic Valley and milk 60 certified organic cows. All of their cows and heifers are out on pasture all spring and summer and most of the fall, and they love to eat some grass.
We have some 4-H clubs coming into view. The Monadnock Mountaineers with their lone heifer entrant, and the Pinnacle View 4-Hers out of Walpole, New Hampshire. Nice hill country in Walpole to raise young heifers.
Lots of wide open pastures. It's a big contingent out of Walpole. Nice showing this year at the Strolling of the Heifers.
And it takes a lot of skill for these young people to learn how to lead successfully, and you're all doing a great job.
Yeah, what you're witnessing today has taken a certain amount of rehearsal.
Not like us.
No. Just pull it out of my pocket and throw it at the wall.
Well, hi. One of them wanted to come and meet us up close and personal.
It's cool in here. We have some shade, I understand.
I should have brought a water bowl.
Yeah. Looks like Kaj's being a little difficult, but there we go. Good job done by the handlers.
This would be the Jersey Girls Dairy. 1999, the year that Lisa Kanan opened the dairy in Chester, Vermont. The Princeton, New Jersey native spent 8 years working on other farms. Now, she based her farm on cow comfort. They milk 20 registered Jerseys that are on pasture and have an open space barn. They also raise bulls for veal, heifers and laying hens, make their own raw milk, pasteurized milk, butter and quark, cheese, all animals and all products animal welfare approved.
And matching bandanas.
There you are.
All right, let's not miss that. We got the following up them, Windsor Wonders 4-H Club. The Windsor Wonders 4-H Club focuses on dairy with kids in Windsor County, Vermont. This is just the second year in 4-H for these kids. This is a brand new club as of last year.
Windsor being the birthplace of Vermont, and also I see these heifers aren't exactly very old, so they gave birth recently too. Heritage 4-H Club is out of Westminster, Mass. Thank you so much for coming up. Westminster, Vermont. Well, the Heritage Hands banner is from Westminster, Mass.
It is.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. I love being corrected by a heifer.
Matching bonnets coming up right behind. Very adorable.
This is the Franklin County 4-H Dairy Club coming into view right now. And that club has members from all over Franklin County, Mass, between 8 and 18 active members, and they do many workshops, clinics, and other activities that promote dairying.
And they did come up, and we thank them for making the trip up north to be with us today.
They did not lead their heifers from Franklin County.
No.
I love the hats, too.
Yeah, they have nice matching hats. Our heifers today are being quite vocal. I don't know if you've noticed that. Almost as vocal as we are.
The heifers are on key. We need to have a Best of Heifers album. Great job out there.
Coming in right behind Franklin County 4-H is the Heartland Cattle Club. It is also a 4-H dairy club based in Cedar Mountain Farm in Heartland, Vermont. The club enjoys sharing their love of cows by going to fairs, hosting open dairy days, and welcoming visitors to the farm. Cedar Mountain Farm's Jersey cows, they produce milk for Cobb Hill cheese, frozen yogurt for Cabot cheese. The cows eat fresh grass all summer and spend winter in a warm, dry barn.
Did those heifers just get off the plane from Hawaii?
They are looking quite relaxed.
Oh, indeed. And here comes the Springbrook Farm Top of the World 4-H of Reading, Vermont, home to 50 registered milking Jerseys, another 50 calves and heifers. It's also home to the Farms for City Kids Foundation, an educational program designed to bring inner-city youth to the farm to learn about agriculture. The heifer handlers have been active as members of the Top of the World Dairy 4-H Club, active for over 5 years. Give them a big hand.
They are followed by the Putney School, which is a private boarding school and day high school that was founded by Elm Leah Farm in Putney in 1935. The school maintains a milking herd of 35 Jerseys and Holstein cows. Putney students do all the works and chores associated with the diverse farm. And in the summer months, all the milk produced on the farm is sold at the Parish Hill Creamery of Westminster West.
And of course, Peter Stickney has been the longtime farm director, really has done a lot with the students, helping them learn about agriculture as part of their curriculum.
And here's some of them long neck cows.
No, those are alpacas.
Oh, it's a good thing you're here.
In fact, the Mystic Meadow alpacas are located in West Brattleboro. They create a vibrant and sustainable farm where they lovingly breed, care for, and sell quality alpacas and produce made-in-the-USA alpaca products. Lovely animals. And this has to be the vet. You need a good vet.
You have to. You can't do the day without them. And that is Green Mountain Bovine and Equine, Dr. Steve Major, DVM. He's a heifer vet.
Oh, look at this. Give it a special round of applause to the heifer cleanup crew. I bet you never see that at the market. Clean up on aisle 3.
And this is the Heifer Rescue, livestock hauling.
And I've got to introduce this next unit, since I'm an alumni, or alumnus, or whatever it is. National FFA Organization, Wyndham Regional Career Center, Future Farmers of America. They have been very, very active and have had great success with the state and national land competitions, including the state soil and land judging. Very nice. And here comes Dennis Hamilton on an old Farmall tractor. Looking good. Congratulations to the FBLA class of 2016 state champions.
Followed up is Grafton Village Cheese Company. Grafton is a cooperative cheese company that was founded in 1892 by dairy farmers. In 1912, a fire destroyed the factory. The nonprofit Wyndham Foundation restored the company in the mid-60s. As part of the Wyndham Foundation, Grafton Village Cheese, with locations in Brattleboro as well as Grafton, they still work to promote Vermont's rural communities.
And here's a cheese joke. Where there's a will, there's plenty of play. Grafton Village Cheese. Here comes the Brattleboro Elementary School Band. Students in grades 4 through 6 from Academy School, Green Street School, and Oak Grove School to give students a chance to learn leadership, teamwork, collaboration, and a love of music, something that both you and I have, of course.
Yes, I would say so. And right behind the Brattleboro Elementary Band, the Gathering Place from Brattleboro. They're a nonprofit adult day and home care service that is celebrating 27 plus years for the needs of our young and elder populations of adults with disabilities in the Wyndham County region.
Thank you for all you do for our seasoned citizens. And here comes the Cast and Brass Antique Machinery Club. Leading it off in left field, a 1955 Ford 81 driven by Roger Adams.
These things are in cherry condition.
That they are. You switched places, did you?
From Westmoreland.
All right. And now here comes Don Shepard on a 1958 Farmall. That's a diesel. Nice. Bill Baronis is in a 1955 Ford 860. Nice horn.
Is that original equipment, that horn?
Maybe. Now chug it away in a 1950 John Deere AO, Bill Hasbrook. Nothing runs like a deer.
Listen to that thing go. You can just hear the toughness in it.
Indeed. We have a 1964 driven by Garrett Adams. Followed up by a 1946 Ford driven by Brian Dorfel. She's 70 years old this year. The tractor, that is. You're a little younger, right? Okay. And leading up the rear, a 1955 Farmall 1206 diesel driven by Ray Owen.
Well, that thing has got a little spit and polish on it, huh?
You bet. Didn't look like that when it was working on the farm.
I'm sure it did not. I'm sure the wheels were not chrome.
No.
Or maybe they were. Right behind them, the New England Kern Hatton Homes, a place of hope since 1894. Curtin Heron Homes for Children provides a safe home and quality education for boys and girls ages 6 to 15 whose families are experiencing a time of personal or financial need.
Oh, I get it. Instead of let's go team, it's go cows go. And now, as the Kern Hatton Homes and band members and supporters pass through, we have one of Brattleboro's independent schools since 1980. Neighborhood Schoolhouse has programs for children 6 weeks to 12 years of old. They emphasize the arts, environmental education, and social emotional skills. Neighborhood Schoolhouse. Perfect.
The swimming of the bullheads.
You've heard of bullheads, right? Yeah. Large frogs?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Probably Brattleboro would not be Brattleboro without the Holstein Association USA.
Look at these guys going all out this year. Team jerseys.
1885 is when they first brought their paper cattle to Brattleboro, registering all kinds of Holsteins. Oh, thank you so much. They have 120 people at the home office at the head of South Main Street and in the field who make up Team Holstein. Holstein Association USA.
Coming into view right now, Bonneville Environmental Education Center of Brattleboro that strives to create a more ecologically informed citizenry through education and action in order to enhance and sustain the vitality. Vermont's bioregion, they provide a variety of educational programs and initiatives designed to connect people with nature.
You want any cheese?
I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Girl Scouts of the Green and White Mountains are here. They build girls of courage, confidence, and character. The preeminent leadership development group programs from coast to coast and across the globe. Let's hear it for the girls.
Southern Vermont Therapeutic Riding Center coming up now. They're an equine-assisted activities and therapy program that provides horsemanship and riding lessons to youth and adults with special needs in Windham County and the surrounding area. Through their work, they enrich, educate, and expand the lives of individuals with special needs.
This has always been my favorite float in the Strolling of the Heifers parade. Utterly Smooth, Miss Moo from Salem, Ohio. They've been doing their Udder Cream, which is great for your skin, for 40 years. Pick up a sample for free at their booth at the Expo, developed by Bill Kennedy Sr., and now employing the third generation of the family, proud to show off their udders to the Strolling of the Heifers.
And I think they've probably been there since day one too, Tim, right?
What's that?
They've been around since day one as well, I believe.
Indeed.
Coming up right behind them, the Miss Vermont Scholarship Organization, providing scholarships to young women of Vermont while coaching their leadership skills, mentoring their participation in relevant community service, enhancing their unique talents, and developing their personal confidence and style. Now these guys always do a great job.
Now, my favorite high school band other than Brattleboro, of course, the Leland and Gray Union High Samba Band. They play Brazilian-style percussion, their 9th year in the parade. Susie Francing and Greg Holland, the student leaders. That's Samba.
They get you moving for sure. Right behind them, the New England Center for the Circus Arts. A premier circus school. It is the premier circus school here in the United States, located at the Cotton Mill Hill in Brattleboro. Looking for their new home on Putney Road.
Now, what would you do if you wanted to build a hospital from scratch, the way this group did? Founded in 1949, Grace Cottage Hospital. They serve the healthcare needs, promote wellness, relieve suffering, and restore health. Grace Cottage. And their chief officer, Roger Albee, with his own scoop shovel. Roger, in fact, was a dairy farmer when he was younger.
Right behind them, the Lawn Sheep. Since the spring of 2015, the Lawn Sheep have been a source of joy and entertainment for many people that walk and drive on Cedar Street here in Brattleboro. Each day, they are observed by literally hundreds of Lawn Sheep fans, both online and in person. Visit their Facebook, The Lawn Sheep.
And here's the Brattleboro Area Middle School Band, 85 members strong, 7th and 8th grades at BAMS. You want an udder?
I'm all set.
All right.
That's why I sit on the inside. Coming into view, the Boys and Girls Club of Brattleboro. They provide programs and activity for youth when they are not in school, and they do a fine job doing it.
On kid duty, I see.
You're in the long float. All right.
And now, of course, Gaines Farm from Guilford, family owned. They have an 8th-generation family farm. And what's more, they even named one of their baby sows, Tim Johnson. I hear he was delicious.
A cow train like you've never seen before. Coming into view now, the Vermont Workers Center. Vermont Workers Center is a Democratic member-run organization dedicated to organizing for the human rights of people here in Vermont. Food is a basic human need and right. Farmers and everyone who works to supply the food chain deserves to work with dignity and be treated with respect, and that's some of the work that they do.
There's some great organizing around the state and right here in Brattleboro. And coming up, Edward Jones, a full-service financial advising firm with 4 advisors in Brattleboro. The core of their mission is to help individual investors reach their goals for retirement, education, or their dreams. Nationally, they manage over $60 billion. Say I do this for a living. Edward Jones Investments. How's your nest egg?
It's not filled, it's not gold, but it's getting there. Coming into view now, the Brattleboro Music Center. They provide musical opportunities for thousands of children and adults. Today's group is all about embracing musical roots. Participants in the Celtic tradition music class range from beginner to advanced and ages 8 to 70.
Did you know I was a conductor?
You're doing a fine job.
I was once hit by electricity. The Grammar School from Putney. Students in grades preschool through 8th grade. The Grammar School. Thank you. Looks like I've been given some wildflowers.
A pollinator.
Here comes Bayada Home Health Care. Great job, guys.
And followed by one of the great places to eat right on the water, the Marina Restaurant, burgers and seafood.
Feed me.
The Brattleboro swim team.
They practice Monday through Friday and meets on Tuesdays and Saturdays.
A lively bunch.
Oh, you bet. Now this next group really says supporting local agriculture at the heart of what they do. Formed in 1975 as a buying club, today they have a 15,000 square foot natural foods market in Delhi on the ground floor of a 4-story building that also includes offices, a commissary, cooking classroom, and 24 apartments. The Brattleboro Food Co-op.
There they are.
Great job, and check out their precision shopping cart team.
There's a lot of work going into that precision shopping cart team.
Especially avoiding where the cleanup crew just worked.
We almost got hit by a stove, and the biggest whisk I've ever seen.
Is that a side of beef going by?
I think so. Coming into frame now, we have the Yellow Barn, an International Chamber Music Center in Putney, Vermont, was named for the farmhouse the founders David and Janet Wells founded. It's opening its 47th summer of festivities. NEYT, better known as the New England Youth Theater Group, 17 years.
Where's your red nose? I think I had one given to me once by Stephen Stearns, their founder.
I normally just get hit in the head with the rubber mallet.
All right.
But they do a lot of great work, put on a lot of great performances.
And here is Brattleboro Cub Scout Pack 447. Great group of youth outdoor adventurers getting going out into nature. Pack 447.
And you can hear them coming, can't you?
You bet.
The Brattleboro Union High School Band. This marching band is proud to have performed in almost every Heifers stroll. The band represented Vermont in the 2009 presidential inaugural parade. As a concert band, they have earned ratings of excellent to superior in various music festivals. The drum majors are Hannah Curtis and Elijah Taylor.
And here comes Hilltop Montessori School, independent area school serving children from 18 months through 8th grade, fostering responsible independence in young adults.
Coming up right behind them, Food Connects. They help bring local food to classrooms, cafeterias, and communities through a variety of programs in and around Windham County.
Thank you for letting our kids know what's on the farm and what's on their plate are the same thing. No, look, it's barbecue season. The Northeast Beef Promotion Initiative, funded by farmers and ranchers through the Beef Checkoff Program, they are looking to highlight taste, value, convenience, and nutrition. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Coming in front of the reviews stand now, WVEW, Brattleboro Community Radio, a volunteer-run nonprofit community radio station broadcasting to the Brattleboro area on 107.7, streaming online at WVEW.org. In September, WVEW will celebrate its 10th anniversary of independent, non-commercial radio made by your friends, family, and neighbors.
And since this next group has been in existence, they have won award after award after award. The Commons, Windham County's not-for-profit independent award-winning source of news and views. Which reminds me, I didn't get my paper this week.
And here he is.
Thank you. Got it. Perfect.
The River Valley School of Art. The River Gallery School of Art is located at the foot of Main Street here in Brattleboro and celebrating 40 years of offering quality art programming in the area. River Gallery School offers studio space in which students of all ages can explore their creativity through the practice of making art. So happy birthday to the River Gallery School.
And this is the Vermont Jerk Fest coming up August 5th and 6th in Brattleboro, VermontJerkFest.com. All right. Great Jamaican food and music. We love it.
Brattleboro Senior Meals, better known as Meals on Wheels, doing a lot of great work in our area.
And speaking of which, here's a 100-year tradition. Green Mountain Camp for Girls of Dummerston, founded in 1917. Ages. Young ages. They've changed a little over the years, but their vision's still thriving.
Coming into view right now, Whetstone Ledges Farm. The farm stand has been operating for about 40 years in Marlboro, growing all small fruits and many vegetables and making maple syrup. The family recently branched out to the Whetstone Cider Works, making artisanal hard ciders exclusively from Old Cider apples.
And here's our last float. Alan Greenleaf and the Doctor with the Heifers are coming to town, and Sunrise Farm of West Guilford. 100% grass beef, pastured poultry and eggs, lumber for the community. We invite you to follow the parade to the Green Expo on the Brattleboro Common and the Brattleboro Retreat. I'm Tim Johnson from 96.7 TSA FM.
And I'm Fish from Classic Hits 92.7. Tim, once again, a pleasure working with you today.
Pleasure working with you. Let's go eat something.
All right.